In 2024, the average American with a college degree will earn $2.7 million dollars in their lifetime. The average Brit, 1.8 million pounds. Yet by age 65, 78% will have less than 100,000 pounds saved. How is this possible? The answer isn't in spreadsheets or stock tips. It's in the 3-pound universe between your ears. This documentary explores Morgan Housel's revolutionary insight. Money is not a math problem. It's a psychology problem. There are two realities about money. Objective reality, $100,000 is $100,000 everywhere. Psychological reality, $100,000 means completely different things to different people. The software engineer versus the survivor. Person A grew up comfortable, Stanford CS degree, $200,000 salary at 25. Person B, refugee childhood, food insecurity, $60,000 salary at 25. These two people will make completely different financial decisions with the same objective information. Why? Because money isn't just numbers. It's security, freedom, status, control, and trauma. What we see, investment choices, spending habits, career moves. What we don't see, the immigrant parents who lived through depression, the divorce that created scarcity mindset, the social media envy driving luxury purchases. Neuroeconomics research shows financial decisions activate the amygdala, fear, and ventral striatum, reward, more than the prefrontal cortex, logic. We feel money long before we think about it. We study Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk. We don't study the thousands with equal talent who failed due to bad timing. This is survivorship bias at scale. Bill Gates had extraordinary talent. He also attended one of the few high schools with computer access in 1968. He was born at the exact right moment for personal computing.
Similarly, in the UK, Richard Branson's success coincided perfectly with the deregulation of British air travel. Timing isn't everything, but without it, nothing else matters.
Two people follow identical financial plans. One gets cancer at 45, draining savings. One stays healthy. 30 years later, their net worth differs by millions. This is risk's invisible hand. Someone investing in Japan in 1940 lost everything in World War II. Someone investing in 1955 rode the greatest economic boom in history. Same country, same strategy, different birth dates. Warren Buffett's net worth, $100 billion. What's staggering isn't the amount, it's the timeline. $99.7 billion earned after age 65. Buffett calls this the snowball effect. Small, consistent gains given enough time become an avalanche. The secret isn't high returns. It's survival long enough to compound.
In Victorian Britain, building societies perfected a system, working-class families saving pennies weekly. After 25 years, they owned homes outright. This wasn't get rich quick, this was get rich slowly but surely.
The math is brutal in its simplicity. 100 pounds monthly at 7% for 40 years equals 262,000 pounds. The behavior is brutally hard. Consistency for decades when nothing seems to be happening. In finance, a tiny fraction of investments create most returns. Amazon returned 200,000% since 1997. But if you miss the best 10 days, your return drops 50%. The lesson, you must stay invested to catch the tail events. Market timing fails because the most important days are unpredictable and few. A 5,000-pound handbag costs 300 pounds to make. The 4,700-pound difference? Status signaling. And it works. Studies show luxury purchases activate the same brain regions as social dominance. Social media has turned status competition from local to global. Your neighbor's new car was visible to 50 people. Now influencers' private jets are visible to 5 million. The reference point has exploded. Ronald Read pumped gas, repaired furniture, wore old clothes. When he died at 92, he left $8 million to charity. His secret? Buying blue chip stocks and holding for 50 years. The truly wealthy often look nothing like our stereotypes. Wealth is what you don't see. The car's not bought, the vacation's not taken, the status not signaled. Happiness research shows after £60,000 per year in the UK, $75,000 in the USA, additional income doesn't increase happiness, yet we keep chasing more.
The hardest financial skill is getting the goalpost to stop moving. Enough isn't a number, it's a mindset. And it's the difference between being satisfied and being perpetually anxious.
Modern finance focuses on quarterly earnings. Real wealth is built on 30-year time horizons. The average holding period for stocks in 1960, 8 years. Today, 5 months. Adding 1 0 to your time horizon changes everything. What looks like risk in the short term becomes opportunity in the long term. Nassim Taleb proposes 90% in ultra-safe assets, survive any crisis, 10% in extremely risky bets, capture upside. This prevents ruin while allowing for black swan gains. The goal isn't to maximize returns, it's to survive long enough for compounding to work. Being unbreakable is more important than being optimal. Your assignment: write your money biography. What did your parents teach you about money? What was your first financial memory? What does money mean to you beyond numbers? Bucket 1. Survival money, 6 months expenses in cash. Psychological benefit, sleep well at night. Bucket 2. Growth money, low-cost index funds. Psychological benefit, participate in economic growth without stress. Bucket 3. Dream money, 5% for speculation, years experiences. Psychological benefit, scratch the itch without risking everything. Morgan Housel's ultimate insight, financial success.
And perhaps that's the greatest wealth of all, knowing what you want your money to do for you, rather than letting money decide what you should want.